Now there are certain modes of transfer of heat. Means, as we all know that heat flows from a body at a higher temperature to a body at lower temperature, and this flow of heat from the region of higher temperature to the region of lower temperature, this is termed to be as transfer of heat. Okay. Now this transfer of heat is carried out in three different ways. They are conduction, convection and radiation. So as you can see in this figure, one part is hot, one part is cold. So the hot part in this figure, this shows that the temperature is higher at this end, and the cold part shows that the temperature is lower at this end. So what will happen? The heat will flow from hot towards the cold, and this heat flow can be carried out by conduction, convection and radiation. So let us now study about them one by one and see what happens. Now first is conduction. Conduction is the process by which heat is transferred in solids from the hotter end to the colder end. So now what is happening over here? In conduction, heat is transferred in the solids. Now if you are holding a iron or aluminium rod, this is the activity which demonstrates conduction. Suppose you are holding an aluminium rod, okay, and then you place certain wax pieces, okay, on this rod. You place certain wax pieces at equal distances on this rod, and you clamp this rod to the stand. So now, and then we will start heating the rod from one end. See, you can see here one rod is taken, iron rod is taken, it is clamped to the stand, and then certain wax pieces are placed at equal distances. Now at the end of the rod we have placed a Bunsen burner. We have started heating the rod. Now what will happen? These wax pieces will start melting, okay, and then they will fall down, and they will first of all start falling down from the end which is near to the Bunsen burner. This shows that the heat is transferred from the hotter end to the colder end. So first of all, the wax piece which is nearest to the hottest part, it will get melt, and then later slowly by slowly other wax pieces will start melting as the heat moves from the hotter side towards the colder side. So this is an activity which demonstrates the process of conduction. Now comes conductors and insulators. So now, what are conductors and insulators? The materials which we are having around us, they are categorized into two categories. So the materials which allow the heat to pass through them, they are termed to be as conductor, like iron, aluminium, copper. And there are certain materials which do not allow heat to pass through them easily. The category is wood, plastic, glass, rubber, air and water, etc. So here in these figures you can see easily certain examples are there, like cast iron, aluminium, brass, bronze, metal sludge, steel, copper. These all are the examples of conductors. And here towards the right side, the examples which you can see, the rubber gloves, the glass, the plastic container, the wood, they all are the example of insulators. Now comes